Practitioners of Falun Gong regularly meditate on the National Mall in Washington, D.C. Falun Gong is a spiritual movement with Buddhist and Taoist influences and is banned in China. So about a decade ago, software engineer John Yu and other members began developing technology to get around Beijing's online restrictions.
Initial purpose was to feed the free information regarding Falun Gong, what Falun Gong is and Falun Gong is not, and also the persecution into China, so that people are more aware of what's going on with the Falun Gong group.
The result was a series of software programs that allow millions of users in China and other repressive countries to surf the web anonymously. Yu is no longer involved in the project, but he says Falun Gong developed the technology because many commercial software firms don't want to upset China's censors.
They don't have the motive to do things like that. They do the opposite, and they make a lot of money.
Falun Gong is now one of an assortment of religious groups who see internet freedom as absolutely necessary for religious freedom. Last year, major American religious groups called on VOA and other congressionally mandated broadcasters to step up anti-circumvention efforts by funding software development. But religious freedom expert Brian Grimm says faith groups operating overseas should be careful about supporting such efforts.
One concern is this idea of circumventing controls. So for a policy to try and circumvent internet controls sounds almost like spying. So I think in many countries that would be perceived as with some bit of skepticism, if not alarm.
Chinese Communist Party control people's mind.
Falun Gong still uses old-fashioned ways to spread its message. But religious movements have a huge stake in how the internet is run because it's increasingly where people share their faith. Jerome Socolovsky, VOA News, Washington.